Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Reform Thinking, right out here in my lab. What I do for you. I'm gonna do an ode to my old man. You know, every year's birthday, the 10th, which is tomorrow. So I try to throw a little something this way. Again, I use him every day in my examples of life. So this is one for him. It's gonna be I give thanks to my dad for not for giving me more than just life. It's gonna be a few things in here that I got from him. And what I got from him wasn't always on the right side. So this is going to be more street, more, on the illegal side. That's what my man was. That's what we got. That's what he taught me. Let me talk about it. Right isn't 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give you real life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. I got another one for you today. Let's go. Right isn't 25 rules. Right thinking, mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them, don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my be true. Right thinkers today, I'm talking about my old man and give thanks to P-Funk's philosophy says, I give thanks to my dad for giving me more than just life. What you mean? That's the story. There's a lesson here. Pay attention. My old man gave me a lot more than just life. His looks, I look like him. Yeah, he gave me character, taught me some things, and he raised me right. Depends on who eyes you looking from, what vision you using. On the survival side, taught me how to survive. That's what I needed from him. And I'm thankful for that. Why? He's my creator and he was my life sustainer. My dad was there to raise me, to teach me, and engineer things to me that I needed to know so I can be me. Thanks, Dad. But my dad did that for me. Okay? My old man at heart was a hustler. That was his claim to fame. Okay? If you leave home at 15 years old, because you want to do your thing. You have different dreams and different ideas than your parents. So yeah, he split early in life. Okay, but he chose that life. He chose the street life. He was a number runner. He was a gangster. He was what that bar running bootlegger, not so much bootlegger, but he was in the alcohol business, illegal stuff. It was illegal, he was in it. That was my old man. And he taught me the game of life. I was parent rolling 7 at dice by the time I was 9, okay? And by the time I was 11, I'm holding down crap games. I'm dealing with grown men. I'm carrying a pistol. So those are things that my old man taught me about surviving in the game. And I was shown what it makes a man. My old man was a man's man. What's a man's man? A man's man is that guy that you might not want to mess with. Okay, well, he's going to handle his business. And that's what makes him a man. Men handle their business. And a man's man will handle your business if you want to get involved. He'll give it to you. My old man got me into gambling. Everything we did when I was coming up was for a fee. He didn't do nothing for free. It was something on the line. And what he was teaching me was critical thinking, critical actions. Meaning if you lose, you're going to lose something. If you competing in life, if you're doing anything in life, if you lose, you're going to have to give something away or lose something. So I was taught to win. Yeah, be good. So practice what you need to do. I spent a lot of time learning the craft of gambling, doing dice. Okay, as young in my life, other people outside doing that. I'm practicing pad rolling seven, make sure I can get this money right. When I go quit the night, the old man coming in. I'm 10, 11 years old. I'm throwing dice, rolling. That's Bill's son. Remember that? Remember that? Being Bill's son back when I was coming up meant something in the underworld. I made that point in the end. That's one of my better stories about being Bill's son. All right. So, and at the time, my old man was getting me to gambling, playing everything for a fee. We gambled everything. Everything we did, it was something on the line. So I'm used to putting something up. Okay, you got to bring ass to get ass, so to speak. So if you ain't willing to lose, don't come. Okay, if you can afford to lose, don't gamble. Gambling means you're gonna put up something to get something. If you got nothing to put up, you can't gamble. That's called being on ass, and that's gonna cost you what? In my message, don't write checks that your ass can't cash. If you ain't got the money, don't do it. Why? They're gonna whoop your ass. Some people just take ass whooping. Oh, nigga, $40. I just took a $40 ass whooping. Wrong concept. All right, but my man would issue them out like he was past dispensers, and I was cutting crack games in my basement on 18th Street. By the time I was 13 years old, I was carrying the pistol the whole time. Yeah, I'm a kid. That's what he thought. And that's why that movie, Harlem Nights, it reminded me of me and my dad. I don't know where he got this story from, but dude, pretty much that was, I'll be a Mo Man role. All right. And Mo Man taught me to think fast, okay, to be quick and ready and live at any given time. Whatever you plan, if it don't go well, just put plan B into effect. Just move right on into it. Don't even think about it. Just go on into it. I see him old man go from one level to the next level. 1 minute he this, next minute he a preacher, next minute he that. He just flow with it. Okay, he had the gift of gab too. My mother said, well, you got that from him. Yeah, my man was a talker. But he was a BSer. I knew that. Other people might didn't know, but I seen this before. I said, every time he do his thing, I go back and say, okay, I seen pretty much all his shows. He surprised me maybe once or twice. Wait, he surprised me he did a damn preacher sermon. That blew my mind. He can be a preacher? Get out. And he had a card, a clergyman card. We go shopping. He was a carpenter. We go get materials. He used his little card. So yeah, my man was a master BSer. All right, but that's when the time called for that back in the day. And I was right thinking back then, just at the wrong thing for the wrong reason. Oh, I was a thinker. I'm contemplating all day. I'm doing everything I could. Okay, I was always thinking ahead. I was always planning. I'm a planner. I'm plotting and planning. Why? I set the tone. I need to be ready. Before the guys came to gamble for the crack game, I had everything I needed to set it up. All right. So I became, from that aspect, my man did the numbers and he did the other thing. Drugs was my thing. I brought the drugs to the family, okay? And I became a drug dealer at the age of 17. I was a freshman in college at University of Tampa, okay? But I had a hustler's mind. My old man left me with $100. Okay, dropped me off in Florida with $100 in a note. I took 60 of that $100, invested in a £1/4 of weed. At that time, $120, my buddy. Never looked back. From that point on, I took that little $100 they gave me, that $60 investment, and ran that up to a few $1,000s in a little bit of time. Okay, that started my hustler life. And like I said, I'm in college, but I had that street mentality. I just took it to college, and they had the money and the means. I just had the product in the way, so I was killing them. Okay. 4 months, I accumulated me a few $1,000, paid my plane ticket, go round trip to come home. Didn't know that when I got home, that party was gonna be over because another episode of my life started. But that's how I started at 17 years old, hustling in college, taking my acumen I got from the streets and moving it. They got the money, he got the drugs. I know how to put them two together. Jack and the Beanstalk. I took them beans and made me some money. So long story short, that's how my career started. So again, when you're a man's man, that means you're respected by all men at face value. Where you go, people respect you. And wherever I went, good, bad, and different, he would go in court and get respect. Going to the gambling house, respect. Okay, in the hood, respect. So my old man was good, and my old man got respect from the white man. I seen white men respect him. Well, he was a number runner, and he was making money for him. So that too, and they would respect you as long as you bring in the money. This is the reason why they deal with you. And I learned that again. I got that lesson from him also. My old man was running numbers, a bar, and selling drugs all at the same time. You talking about having your hand in a lot of spots? Yeah, he was doing his thing. But what he did that was good, mastery, was he was the numbers man. His other boys was the drug people, okay? His other boy took care of the alcohol, so he didn't run all of it. He just had his hand in everything, and everybody was pretty much working with him and through him. So we had a good thing going. At that time, I was just watching, observing, waiting my time, just buying my time, watching, learning. So when I got turned loose, I was proficient. All right, my old man was my partner in crime all the time, father and son. He had I had other people. No, we meet together. We accumulated a massive $100,000 in our safe. People. He got money in the wall. Yeah, we had a wall safe. All right. So, but I learned how to carry and handle myself in a way where people would respect you. If you don't respect the OG, you might get your ass whooped. That's the purpose of being an OG. You might not want to mess with them. Just respect them. You got a problem. We ain't got to have that issue about what he can do. No, just respect them. And then where I go, OG. I got some stores down here in Jackson, suburban. Hey, OG. I can't help it. This look, see right there. Ain't changed much habit. I'm still the same. That look, that never gonna change. I put a suit on. They think I'm back in the game. He done went back to the game. And I'm gonna look that way next week at my brother's funeral. I'm putting it back on. I'm putting my swag on. One more time. Just say, I still got it, but I don't front it like that. But for my brother, you can get that. But again, men do what men do. And when you're doing what you need to do, they will respect you for what you do. Okay? Where we at? No, man. Okay. And this right here. This is a good one. I grew up in the drug game. That was my claim to fame. And I played it. But when I lost and had to pay the cost, I retired. One and done. Yeah, I'm out. No, I'm done. I'm good. I had my fun. I had my way. I'm done. I changed my life since then. That's been over 42 years now. Okay? So my old man taught me how to be a man. And I learned my lessons well. I think. I'm pretty proud of that. Back when I was a kid, I was eager to compete with the niggas on the street to show how better hustler I learned how to run the streets and be the man of my own organization, run my crew, have my thing together. Wow. I'm gonna build something. Okay? And real men will always defend themselves and protect others. If you with me, you with me. I'm covering you. Why? You with me. Don't worry about it. I got you. That's what real men do. Hell, I remember 19, 20 years old. I had a bunch of kids calling me their big brother or their uncle or something like that. But it was just me having fun, teaching other people to do the same. Even though it was wrong, illegal, we treated it like it was all right. The way of life, we lived it. And I had my crew, a bunch of young kids. I got a few that went to high school and graduated selling weed for me. Okay, working with me for the years. And we all have fun. I just sold drugs to make money and have fun. I didn't use my authority, my power to abuse people, rape girls, and all that nonsense. I didn't know what SA was, sexual assault. I don't know about that. We never had that nonsense. Nobody in my family ever been raped. No, we don't know. No. A tight-knit family, you don't have that problem. Why? Somebody gonna tell. No, ain't no secret. So again, that's tight-knit family, and I'm proud of that. Why? I don't know about being people molested and people taking advantage. I don't know. I had none of that in my family, so I'm not familiar with that. I was in the therapy thing. Man, the stuff I heard, Jesus Christ. I don't want to let my kid visit nobody. I don't trust nobody. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Excuse me, but bad parenting. Okay, father figures shot to hell. Okay, I had a father, and I got caught. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, I got caught red-handed down the Zanzibar Hotel, setting up shop for the night, getting ready. I got my scale. I got my whole works. They must have seen me coming in, whatever. But I had it in the back. Duffel bag coming, get in the room. And I'm in there, I'm setting up, the door open up. Party's over. I know it's a wrap. Party's over. I got the scale, I got packages. They got me lost, stock, and barrel. Okay, yeah, I'm ready to distribute. With intent to distribute. So I'm about to, I'm messed up. This is in the Friday afternoon. I know Friday night I won't be in the club. Not this night. I'm going to jail. In my mind, I'm sitting in the waiting room, sitting in the, where that detention, they got all my stuff. And the boss walks in. I'm in the room, I hear him talking. Yeah, we got him, he there, this, that, they're running down what happened, this, that, and other. Yeah, we got him, die about this, then. Oh, man, I'm like, shh. Yeah, I'm done. He opened the door. He look at me, I look at him. He's like, you know what that is? That's Bill's son. They give me all my stuff, man. True story. I keep that story. Only time when it comes to that guy, yeah, that's the one time. I was never so glad to be Bill's son in my life. That's when I realized, man, some benefits in being Bill's son. True story. I had to get them out, that's the claim to fame. You got me out of a jam that I just, I didn't see that one coming. So yeah, again, another part of my old man's plan. And I just knew it was over for me, okay? The drug game, time, pay it up, I'm done. Party's over. Au contraire, mon frère. And when that happened, I got a new lease on life. I looked at my old man a little different. I said, dude, you got juice with them people. Them people. Don't want to abuse that, but I appreciate it, and I did save my bacon. Okay? And I gave, now my old man, what he taught me, I'm taking to the grave. But the good parts that he gave to me, I passed that on to my son. And listen, this is his legacy right here. This is his. I'm giving it to him. Wow, this was started. He gave me. My old man gave me. Okay? He gave me what I had to be a man. What made me a man. I gave to my son what he gave to me. And I'm seeing my son give it to his sons. There's 3 generations of what men making men being men. I love that for the junior, my man. And that's the legacy that I see my old man in. He did a lot of stuff, but that's the one thing that is his. Can't take that away. Moving on. Get a new coach. Now, when you minus the numbers, you minus the numbers running in the pimping and the running of women and illegal activities, I gave my son the best part of me. None of that nonsense. None of that did he get from me. Now, if he ventured on his own, that's on him. But he didn't get that from me, okay? And before, the best thing that he could have done was what? I gave it to my son. Hold on one second. Yeah, excuse me. Now, again, when you minus the drugs, the number running, I gave my son the best parts of me. Hard work, diligent, sticking true to be yourself. Those are qualities I gave to my son. So now, my son learned those qualities from me. And he learned what not to do as much as what? Learn what to do. You got to show him both sides. And again, that's one of my things of raising my son, showing him what a good man would be. That way he had no excuses. Okay, I hear that young guy, I didn't have no father figure. No, I don't understand that why. I have one. And I pass it to my son so he had no excuses. All right? And I know my dad was proud of me. Why? He had a look. He had that smile. When he had that smile of, that's my son, that make you that poke your chest out. Wow, I got the same thing for my son. Yeah, he would smile, and I knew what that smile meant. Why? I've been seeing it all my life. Okay, that's how I know. And I gave my son, that same smile from the day he came out. And when he was young, he was always doing something to keep me smiling. And today, I'm still smiling. That smile. And guess what? I see that same smile on his face when my grandsons are doing their thing. He got the same smile. So that's 3 generations of what? Men teaching men. Men being men. Good men. Okay? And again, like I said, I'm still smiling. Okay? I'm a grandfather. I'm proud to be a grandfather. Why? Because my grandsons are making me proud. They keep me smiling. Okay? Now, my old man, life lessons are now 3 generations and counting. Okay? Good job, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, not just giving me life, but teaching me things I need to survive, aka sustaining my life. And I got brothers and sisters from that guy, but all of them feel like I was his favorite one. Yeah, I the one made money for him. I'm the one he used. I'm the one he rode. Why? I was the show pony. I was the horse that showed him how to get paid again. He was the runner. I learned how to run from him, and he let me do my thing. He rode, and we had fun. And on his deathbed, he said, we had a hell of a run. Yes, we did, my dude. All thanks to you. Appreciate you. Every year, I got to do this for you. I don't forget you. Appreciate you. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100, maybe 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who now understand they should give thanks to their dad who gave them more than just life and passed away. Be a good dad.